In this MercuryGate video blog short, we discuss the decision to build or buy a TMS with Karen Oxenford-Melcher, VP of Global Pre-Sales and Sales Operations.
Hi, I'm Karen Oxenford-Melcher, and I'm VP of Global Pre-Sales and Sales Operations at MercuryGate. I often get asked if building a transportation management system is better than buying one. Build versus buy comes up in a lot of industries, not just transportation. So before we get to that, let me ask you something. How many people have done a truly successful remodel in their own home? Not painting a room, but something that needed plumbing and electricity and a knowledge of buildings. I get it. You looked at the cost of materials, then what contractors would charge for the work, and thought, I have YouTube. I can do that myself. How'd that renovation work out for you? Was it as easy as it seemed? Did you finish on time and under budget? Most importantly, was it worth it? Was it truly a good investment of your time and money? DIYing comes with a lot of costly growing pains. The same is true for trying to build your own TMS. Let's say you get a quote back for a TMS that costs $80,000 a year. You ask your developers, and they can build one in a year for about $150,000. You're thinking, this is a no-brainer, because it'll pay for itself in 2 years. Not quite. You're not accounting for the true cost of ownership. Software is an ongoing investment to maintain and upgrade over time. Last decade, building in-house, you likely would have developed something that was built to sit on an on-prem server. How are you going to take it to the cloud now? How's your security? You can't deploy the latest techniques, and you're not in a secure data center. So in a short amount of time, you need to go back and redevelop that solution or accept a lot of security risk into your business. Then there's the talent factor. Software development experts usually work for software development companies. Are you financially able to compete for the talent? Who's going to maintain the code? It doesn't mean you don't have great IT staff. You do, but they're likely not the experts you need for a project at this scale. And even if they are, they will likely leave after it's complete because they want to develop more products, not maintain one. And the costs don't stop there. You need to create video training libraries. Think about who's going to train your staff and your customers. How are you going to account for employee turnover and onboarding? Honestly, most people don't even make it this far. These projects start off well-intended, but as in construction and in home software development, delays happen. Fast forward to 2 or 3 years down the line, and you're still struggling to produce a minimum viable product. Then you got to think about what must-have features can be omitted to get to market on a reasonable budget. That initial purchase cost is looking pretty good right about now, except you're too far invested in the build to scrap it. And oh, by the way, then it's years later, and the things you needed a TMS to support still haven't been improved. What's the opportunity cost to your business for that kind of delay? So sure, you can build a TMS, but why would you want to? Essentially, build versus buy always comes down to 2 questions. Is your core competency software development? And is your ROI analysis accounting for the true cost of ownership? Unless your answer to both of those questions is yes, absolutely, then you probably shouldn't attempt to build. This is an area where experts exist for a reason. Instead of dividing business resources between your actual core competency and software development, just buy the product that's already on the market and can start providing business value. And the quickest path to business value is buying a configurable TMS, one that can change and grow with you as your business does the same. The MercuryGate TMS solution is an industry leader in freight under management across all modes. It's pre-built to support integrations to ERPs, load boards, and visibility providers, and has an API that connects you to the largest digital freight marketplace in the industry. We've even helped customers transition from internal builds to our TMS platform. MercuryGate has spent over 2 decades building and refining the best TMS on the market. We accomplish that because transportation management software is our core competency. Now that you're convinced that buy is the best path, go to MercuryGate.com, hit the Request a Demo button, and let our transportation management experts map out your path to business value with the purchase of the MercuryGate TMS.